Hello, world. It is Mike on the mic. I hope y'all are doing well. Hope this new year starting out well for y'all. Uh, Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Of course, this video, man, is a topic that scares me. The idea of it scares me, and that's Jim Schwartz and the possibility of him leaving next year. I know we in playoff mode, man. We got playoffs coming up. What the heck we talking about next year, folks? We kind of got a bye week, y'all. I told y'all my opinion was rest the starters, and that's pretty much what they gonna do. It's a bye week, man. Driscoll starting. He's not even a part of our team. We didn't even want to put PJ Walker out there. Like we brought him in off the streets and decided to start him, give him an opportunity, just see what he looks like, which I like the idea. Why not? We know what PJ Walker is. I'll just throw Jeff Driscoll out there, let him run with them guys and keep guys healthy, man. That was the main thing for me. But this video here, man, is a lot going on because Jim Schwartz had his press conference and he spoke about, you know, he obviously would love the opportunity to be a head coach again, which of course, which is what he said in the video. It's why would I not want to be at the top tier, which is head coaching? Why would I not strive to be the best? Why would I not want that opportunity again? That's to be expected. Um, if y'all remember though, when we hired him, he did specifically say he's not interested in head coaching. Like he's good where he's at. Like he did say that. But looking into it, man, y'all gotta think like you got to play the political game. What else is the guy gonna say? Like he just got hired. This is back when Kevin Stefanski did not have a high approval rating. I was very uh I did not hide my feelings on Stefanski early on. And I still feel that way. I'm not a big Stefanski fan. He is growing on me, and I'm not complaining because we winning. What the heck can I say? So at this time, Stefanski had a lot of people, man, saying, man, he needs to be fired. He's not the guy. Why does the offense look this way? Why isn't Deshaun? All this stuff. He's not going to get up there on that podium and cause a controversy and say, oh, yeah, I'm definitely interested in head coaching again. Whew, I can't wait for the opportunity. He's not even going to say anything subtle as, yeah, I'd love to have that opportunity. Because now you done stirred up a can of worms that, is just not worth it at that time. It's politics. It's chess. It's not checkers, man. So he played the smart move at that time. Now, he everything's good now. Stefanski don't have to worry about his job. Me coming out and saying, yes, I want to be a head coach. Yes, I strive to be that one day. I'm not threatening Stefanski. He's not going anywhere. So, he can say that now. And nobody's going to be like, oh, man, is Stefanski on his way out? It's not even a conversation. What scares me about it, man, is a lot of people give, even myself, I think Kevin Stefanski, I think is the coach of the year. I truly believe that. He's the coach of the year. So a lot of people are just giving credit just on the big picture because he's the head coach and we're having success. He's getting the credit. But man, let's not forget, this was a very undisciplined team. Like we didn't have any type of standard that we should be proud of. Even just last year, the only really time where Stefanski really, it was like, wow, where he impressed me was the COVID year. That's where I was like, dang, okay, this dude, that coach of the year that year, COVID year, all that. But every year other than that, man, he's just been a good, or sometimes not even that, just play caller. To me, he hasn't been a head coach since he's been here. I haven't seen him be a head coach. He's shown it a little bit this year. And what I mean by that is just in terms of the defensive side of the ball. Just last year, Joe Woods had that defense looking ridiculous, and not in a good way, looking absolutely embarrassing. Like it was embarrassing to watch that defense last year. The players didn't care. The scheme was trash. The game plan was trash. The adjustments in the game was trash. The respect, the team camaraderie, it was all trash on the defensive side of the ball. and it leaked over to the whole team. To me, the whole team kind of just reeked. It just was trash because all the stuff going on. But with that's a whole nother story. You know, I don't know how I get on my rants, but all of that was trash under Kevin Stefanski. Like, like all of that. He allowed all of that. He's the head coach. Again, you're not just the offensive coordinator. You're the head coach. Anything that happens on this team, in this facility, man, that it's falling under you. So you eliminate Schwartz. I'm afraid, you know, we now it puts us in a position where we got to bring somebody in that's gonna be that authoritative person and be that voice. And not just be that voice, because anybody can come in there talking it and yelling and screaming or doing whatever, which I don't even see Schwartz doing a lot of yelling and screaming, man. It's just that level of respect he got. He just got to say it. But we'd have to replace that because I don't think Stefanski brings that. But it's all good. He doesn't need to when you have someone who will bring that type of standard, that type of just intensity, that type of just discipline. Like this is how it's going to be. Don't think for 1 second that the way the defense is playing, the way they fly around and all that does not leak over to the offensive side of the ball. Like I like that word contagious, man. It is contagious. Shout out to Jarvis, who I still think we should sign. And I still think it's a good possibility of it. I also wanted Dalvin Cook, but our rivals got that, man. He about to run with the Ravens. You can't have everybody. But, man, it's just what Schwartz brings is much bigger than just a good defensive game plan. It's bigger than that, y'all. Like what that dude brought to this team, what y'all see from this team this year, I truly put most of it on Schwartz and Deshaun Watson being on the team for the whole offseason and all that. I know he's injured, not on with the team anymore, but he set the Schwartz and Watson all during the offseason training camp and all that. I truly believe they set the tone, man. They brought a swagger. They brought a different type of a belief, just a standard expectation, what they were going to allow, not allow, the type of belief they instilled in the people around them, just by being there, just by being on the field, their presence. Myles Garrett is a great player, man, but he doesn't have that, like you can't just have that presence be on the, like he first of all, he's not that type of personality, which he's kind of developing into more of a leader and things like that. But it's hard to just have a defensive end or just a corner. Like you gotta have somebody either be the quarterback or like the coordinator or like a linebacker or something. And we didn't have any of that swagger. Schwartz brought that. You see all them guys got it now. Now it's like, wait, y'all look like completely different players. Delpit just last year, man, people were talking about, what's Delpit don't look good, man. He can't stay healthy, which he got hurt again, but he was healthy all season and a beast. Would have been a Pro Bowler. Just last year, JOK, man, people were ready to give up on this dude. Get rid of him. Not re-sign him. What's wrong with him? Why'd you draft him, Andrew Berry? Greg Newsome. A lot of people didn't think he was a very good cornerback. All these guys having the best years of their career. It's deeper than just a scheme. These guys love playing with this guy, man. It's an effect you have on some people. Some people just have that, man. With them comes belief and just a swagger, just because they got that type of swagger. Just because, man, you believe in us like that, man, shoot, we riding with you then. It's just that type of belief. You take that away from this team, and that worries me, man. But I'll say this. Deep down, I don't believe he's going anywhere next year. I don't. I truly don't. I mean, he was here for a year. That's a quick stint, man. He's not a young dude. So I feel like he's built a little bit of something here. I don't think he will want to leave that in just a year unless it's for an opportunity that is just absolutely worth it. Just something he can't pass up. And I don't see that opportunity out there for a plethora of reasons. Number one, you look at some of the teams that's out there that would be looking for a coach, man. You got the Panthers. I don't think they're looking for a Jim Schwartz. Carolina Panthers, man, they got a young quarterback Bryce Young. He's been looking better the past couple weeks. I think they're gonna go for like a young offensive guy or just an offensive guy in general to help him develop. I don't think bringing Jim Schwartz in is good for their young quarterback. You look at the Bears. I could see it on the Bears. The Bears got that defensive type, just that mentality type. But again, man, if you just looking at it, I don't see it. Don't see the Bears. There's too many other options. Too many other options for them because there's gonna be some good candidates. It's not just Jim Schwartz, and guys like Jim Schwartz are not a popular hire these days. The popular hire is the young offensive minded guy. It's not a Jim Schwartz who is a disciplinarian. It's not a Jim Schwartz who's a who just because I walk in the locker room, I bring that. It's not that type of team. It's the of not excuse me, not team, but it's not that type of NFL anymore. It's the Mike McDaniels. It's the Shanahans. It's these guys that are young, kind of quirky guys, and they're innovative. It's not about what we were doing all the NFL, man. It's about innovation now. And I mean, it's just not to say the teams won't be interested in Schwartz, but he's just not the type of hire where any of these teams, the Panthers, the Bears, the Patriots, the Saints, who else? The Falcons, who else? We got the Commanders, the Chargers. I'm just man, like any of them teams I just named, if they announce to their fan base, "Hey, we hired Jim Schwartz," none of the fan bases are gonna be like, "Woo, we got our guy." Yes, it's not like a good publicity move. It's not a good marketing move. Yes, the NFL people, like people who really know the NFL, is gonna be like, okay, like I could see this because I do believe Schwartz is a good hire. I do believe he could be a good head coach. But man, you got to think of public perception. You got to think of these owners is deeper than just let me bring in a dude that's gonna help us win, man. I want to bring in a dude that's gonna help us win the way I want to win, which is they want to make money, they want to look good. They want to look good. And Jim Schwartz ain't really that higher, especially, man, when you drafting these young guys and most of these teams that need a coach are bringing in young quarterbacks. You think a young quarterback trying to deal with a Jim Schwartz? As much as I love Schwartz, but he's probably not what a rookie, 21-year-old kid is trying to walk into the locker room and have to deal with Jim Schwartz. Just saying. And also, I don't think a lot of these jobs are even appealing to him. Like I'm saying, a lot of them, I don't think will be enough for him to leave. Like I said, it will have to be just an outstanding offer, like a great offer, and I just don't see that happening, man. You got Bill Belichick's out here, man. You're gonna have a lot of competition, man. There's I can't think of the guy's name, but their offensive coordinator with Detroit now, where Schwartz used to coach at. Like he's a hot candidate. Like it's gonna be a lot of vacancies where I don't see him going anywhere. But the interest is there. And I don't blame him for it, man. That's what happens when you have team success. Once your team start having success, man, guys start getting plucked away. Guys start getting hired, taken away. That's it comes with the territory. But you want that. You absolutely want that. That's what you want. Put guys on. That's how you develop coaching trees. So that way, years from now, we're gonna be talking about, man, he came from the Stefanski coaching tree. You always hear the Shanahan coaching tree, the Belichick coaching tree, all these different coaching trees, man. That's how they develop, man. You got to win. Once you start winning, teams start noticing, dang, they offense is good. Who's the guy? Oh, that guy? Okay. Let me give that guy opportunity. Oh, man, that defense look good. I ain't never seen anybody run a scheme like that. Then it's working. Oh, who's that guy? Okay, yeah, I'm going to hire that guy. I don't think he's going nowhere, though, because Falcons, they not looking for Jim Schwartz. They about to draft a quarterback. Like, hey, I don't think they're looking for Jim Schwartz. It's just that that's a reality we about to have to start dealing with, and not just for Schwartz. Like Callahan might be a guy that'll stick around because he's a lot older, and when you get into them offensive line, like the nitty gritty position coaches, man, a lot of times guys like that they just trying to. Callahan's not looking for a head coaching job. Is basically what I'm saying, man. He trying to chill. He like, man, I got my niche. This is what I do. I'ma do it. I'm old, man. I got grandkids. Now, I'm sure he in the facility just as much as everybody else. But what I'm saying, man, is he doesn't have those aspirations. He don't have that hunger to be a head coach, man. He's kind of just satisfied. Schwartz, man, he's got that itch. You all see how competitive he is. He be on the sideline in the defensive back position, man. Like the dude's a competitor. He's a competitor. And the way he left with that Detroit Lions organization, the last time he was a head coach was the only opportunity he got. I think he was coaching them for like 4 or 5 years, took them to their first playoff appearance, and he took over an 0-16. I'm pretty sure he took over that 0-16 Lions team. And in like 2 years took them to the playoffs. Like the dude has head coaching ability. Like he can definitely coach. This is not me saying he's not a good head coach or doesn't deserve the opportunity. I just don't think it's a popular hire these days, especially when you look at some of the teams. It's not something that you will want, man. When you drafting a young quarterback, you don't want to bring in a defensive guy. You want to bring in those, you know, uh, Shanahan type guys. You're looking for them Sean McVay type guys. Like I said, Shanahan, these young innovator type guys, Mike McDaniel. That's why these guys are getting hired now, because McVay just set that type of stuff on fire, man. What he did with the Rams. So that's what everybody's looking for. So man, you scroll through the Falcons. I already spoke on them and why I don't. They're going to be looking to bring in a young quarterback. You look at the Commanders. The Commanders getting rid of Ron Rivera, I think they're going to be looking to go young. I don't think they're going to bring in another veteran type guy. The Patriots. You moving on from Bill Belichick, you gonna bring in not Jim Schwartz is not Bill Belichick, not in terms of the win loss or not comparing their legacy, not in terms of their personalities really either. Like Jim Schwartz is more outgoing and not as much of a disciplinarian, but or is that who you gonna the type of guy you gonna bring in? Um, already spoke about the Bears. I don't see the Bears being interested whether they keep Fields. Is Jim Schwartz the guy that you decided to keep Fields and now you're gonna pair him with Jim Schwartz? So now you gotta bring in a great offensive type coordinator who's gonna pair with him if you have a guy like Schwartz, or if you even move on from Fields and you draft a quarterback. Is that again? You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense. The Saints, all right, they've got Carr, not dealing with a veteran, like young quarterback. Doesn't make sense to me though. I don't see the Saints looking to bring in Schwartz. Maybe though. I mean, I could. They could. They could. But I don't it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, man. Derek Carr struggles as it is. I think he needs somebody to really help him. Um so man, a lot of these openings, like as much as he may be interested, it might be good for you to just get real comfy right here in Cleveland, man, and just build a little something. You're only here for a year, you know what I mean? Just build a little something, man. Let's get a little run going. Let's get our full squad back next year. That's another thing. Like this guy gonna be looking at like, man, short of a Super Bowl, like if I leave here this year, like what? Am I gonna regret it looking at this team bringing in Chubb and Watson back and all these guys back healthy? Is he gonna leave for that? For a Carolina Panthers? For some of these openings? Chargers are a good team. A lot of people are down in that Chargers head coaching spot. Man, Chargers have a good roster. They actually need some discipline in there. Schwartz is the type of guy they need. But come on, man. You imagine Schwartz in LA? Man, that stadium, they already don't fill the stadium. Schwartz, no, not gonna happen. No, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. But on that note, I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. As always, greatly appreciated. Like I always say, man, y'all could be doing anything, watching anybody. Uh, I appreciate y'all. I truly do. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the video, man. It's all appreciated. Make sure y'all comment. I love when y'all comment, man. Please let me know how y'all feel. Uh, any questions y'all got, any ideas. Love your opinions. I just love talking with y'all, man. Like Browns fans, we the best fan base in the world because we actually know football. Like a lot of fans, man, I've been all around the world. I was in the military. I've been all around the world. A lot of fans, it's man, it's like, nah, they don't know. They know what ESPN tell them, but they don't know. So I appreciate y'all, man, checking me out. Make sure y'all have a good week. Take care of yourself. And always, peace.